One of the things that Kellogg is known for, both by Kellogg alums and non-alums out in the business world, at other business schools, among faculty, among prospective students, is our culture. And so one of the questions that you have when you come back to Kellogg, so what is the culture? How do we explain it? It's our grounded wisdom, it's our courageous and collaborative spirit, and it's that pioneering vision. That's Kellogg. One of the greatest accomplishments of year one, certainly the first few months, was getting the right building site for the Kellogg building. The design process, working with all the architects as we've been going through the competition, has been also incredibly energizing, because that site, the idea that you're part of this grid campus, but you're also in front of this natural environment, has inspired some real visionary thinking. Probably one of my favorite takeaways is the Kellogg alumni I have met and some of the things that they are doing. And a number of them have come to help this year as we've been thinking about strategic planning, as we've been thinking about how to restructure the organization, as we've been thinking about how do you rebrand Kellogg. We've been bringing in some of our very successful alumni to help us. And meeting them, see how they think, see how they solve problems, just realizing how vibrant, dynamic, and accomplished the Kellogg team is, has probably been the most, if you ask me, the high point for me psychologically. One of my favorite memories from the fall when I was beginning to get out to meet alumni was when we had the New York City welcome event at the Temple of Dendur at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And we had bathed the temple in purple light. The energy in the room and the excitement that people had for Kellogg and for taking us into the next century of greatness was palpable. I often talk to people and say our time is now. And the reason is because higher education is probably one of the last industries to finish globalizing. And in my mind, it's begun over the last 5 years, but it's going to be done by 2020. And you've got to use those times when an industry is changing, when things are reshuffling, to make bold moves. The main thing we're doing this year at Kellogg is we're going to finish the strategic plan, which we started. We started the rebranding initiative, we started our reorganizational initiative around developing 5 core operational capabilities, and we're working with our faculty to figure out what 3 to 5 big ideas we want to be known for in 2020. In my mind, when you boil down everything that we teach at business schools, it's how do you build stronger organizations and how do you wisely leverage the power of markets? And those are not easy things. Those are things that humanity has been struggling with for centuries. And we are the place in the academy, we are the place in the world that's set apart to study those 2 things.